Good day, students and viewers. My name is Abdulaziz Idris, your regular Math 103 tutor. In today's video lecture, we are going to look at conversion of angles from degrees to minutes, seconds, and from minutes, seconds to degrees, and then from a radian measure to a degree measure, and then from degree measure to radian measure in that order. But recall, this is our second lecture, and in our first lecture, we have already looked at quadrantan angle and then coterminal angles. Remember that in the Cartesian plane can be divided into four parts, and each part is called a quadrant. So this is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, and this is the third quadrant, this is the fourth quadrant. So an angle is said to be in its standard position if it starts from if its initial line is the positive x-axis. So any angle starting from here and then terminating anywhere, this is called this alpha, and then any other angle terminating anywhere, but it has to start from the positive x-axis and terminating anywhere, call this beta, and then another angle terminating somewhere, call this alpha, call this theta. All these are said to be in their standard positions. So these angles, angle alpha, beta, are said to be in their standard position. Why? Because they start from the positive x-axis. The positive x-axis is their initial line. Call this the origin, call this A. So line OA is the positive x-axis and serves as the initial line of all the three angles here we have. So all the three angles are said to be in their standard position. Similarly, we look at the coterminal angles. Two angles are said to be coterminal if they have the same initial line and then the same terminal line. An example is this angle. You can have an angle like this. This is the terminal line. You can also call this angle omega. Another angle, but this angle is positive because it is in anti-clockwise direction, while this angle is negative, and this is called this phi. So the angle phi is in clockwise direction, and so it is negative. This angle is in positive, is in the clockwise, anti-clockwise direction, and therefore positive. And they have the same initial line and the same terminal line. So these two angles are called coterminal angles. And also in the video, we have talked about conversion of angles from degrees to minutes, and then from minutes to seconds. An example here is provided just to recall. You see, we said here we take we take the whole part and leave it as it is in degree, and then we convert the decimal part to minute. And this is equals to, this can be seen as to solve this, you say 29 degrees plus 0.23 degrees. So this is 29 degrees as the integer part plus, so you convert the decimal part to an angle in minute. And to do that, you have to multiply it by 60. So you have 0.23 times 60. After the multiplication, what you have is in minutes. And then this is equals to 29 degrees plus, what do you have here? After the multiplication, you are going to have 13.8. 13.8 minute, because after conversion, after the multiplication, you have it in minute. And then, but you have a decimal part here. We want the answer to appear in such a way that there is no decimal part. So here, say we have 29 degrees plus So you take the integer part and leave it the way as it is in minutes. So you have 13 minutes and then plus 0.8 minute. So the decimal part is 0.8. You convert it further to an angle in seconds. So you have 29 degrees plus 13 minutes and then plus 0.8 times 60. After multiplication by 60, if you multiply a minute by 60, you are going to obtain a second. And this is equals to 29 degrees plus 13 minutes plus, after multiplication, we are going to have 48. This is 48 minutes. Use a calculator and multiply, you are going to get 48 seconds, I mean. So you have 29 degrees, 13 minutes, and then 48 seconds. And that is the answer. Another example we are going to take is